Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Whale or Fail with your host, the director of the video game division here at the Galactic Empire and Grand Admiral himself. How are we doing today? Thank you. Thank you. You guys are too kind. You guys are too kind. Welcome to today's show of Whale or Fail, YouTube's favorite upcoming show on the platform. Just look at all of our critically acclaimed reviews right here, ladies and gentlemen. Today, what we're going to be talking about is how much did I whale so far on Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes? How much did I spend on Galactic Legends Rey and Kylo? And probably the most important topic, as you know, on the platform, we only give you the finest entertainment tips, guides, strategies, and we're going to continue that on how to save money while you're whaling on Galaxy Heroes. Never pay top dollar. Get some of your money back, ladies and gentlemen, and that's what we're going to talk about today with a fantastic example right here. So here we go. Look at our Imperial engineers doing some great work. This is only draft mode, people. We're just testing out the draft of the Whale or Fail assets. So let's get into our show right now. So we got a lot of packs here. Lots of packs. I'm not going to review them right now, but basically trash pack. Don't buy that. Trash Sith packs. They're all garbage, but what I want to do is a test pack to show you how I save money in 5 ways, 4 of which are applicable too. So for our little example here, before we get into how much I spent on this game, let's go ahead. Buy this little small relic bundle. All these relic bundles, they got my stamp of approval, ladies and gentlemen. Although those other packs are pretty garbage, boom, 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 if you have the need to whale or fail, these are the packs that are worthy of your money if you really got a whale. But what I want to show you is a little example of how we save money here in the channel. We don't pay top dollar. We get some of that money back. Let the money work for you. So here we go. Typical whale or fail shindig. You go ahead, we whale, and let's go. We're gonna whale or fail, ladies and gentlemen. The bank's gonna clear it for us. Let's see. The bank says it's a whale. All right, people. Now, did you see what happened there? While we open up the pack, can we please get a really quick review for the audience to see how we saved money in 5 different ways? Roll it, Gary. Now, did you notice what happened there, ladies and gentlemen? If you did not, we're going to break down how I save money playing Galaxy Heroes. Because let me tell you, although this pack was $24.99, I didn't pay the full amount. So buckle down. Thank you so much for coming to today's episode. And let's talk about how you can save money playing Galaxy of Heroes and how much I spent on the game. So one of the 5 ways that I save money, it's not going to be applicable to all you guys, is I use this as business expenses. Every time I whale on Galaxy Heroes or other related mobile games that I make videos on or try to play for review potentially, it's all a business expense. It's used for deductions when I do my taxes yearly, so it's not coming out of my pocket and it's not a complete loss. And of course, with that, every single time I whale in Galaxy Heroes, I always get a return on my investment for making videos, doing live streams, all the other fun entertainment stuff that we do here, so I never go broke, and I always make a return on my money. So let's talk about the steps that are applicable to you when you're whaling on Galaxy Heroes. Use an Android device. I have, my primary driver is an iOS device. However, when I need to whale, I try my best to either get on my PC and use an Android emulator, or I actually went out of my way to buy a Google Pixel device to whale because I try my best not to whale on iOS, and here's the reason why. With Android, which I believe it's only for a select few countries right now, but when you go to the Google Play Store, whether on an Android emulator or a Google Play or Google Pixel device, Android device in general, there is a tab. I only found out about this last November, and I wish I knew about this earlier because I would have saved so much more money. You can sign up for these things called Play Points right up here, and with these Play Points, every time you're whaling on mobile games in the Android Google Play Store, you're getting what's called Google Play Points. And with those points, you can use them. Some mobile games like Marvel Strike Force, you can buy certain currencies and orbs and whatnot. But what I use these points for is I use these points to go and buy some Google Play credits. Look, I have 8,800 Google Play points. I got $80 ready to be used in Google Play credit. And this is only from about a month or so of whaling on Galaxy of Heroes. And I've used Google Play points many times over the past few months. So my biggest tip right there is get an Android device or use an Android emulator. If you're using iOS, the only downside is right now of Galaxy Heroes, they temporarily disabled cross-platform transfer. But when they do re-enable that, highly recommend, if you're whaling on Galaxy Heroes, get some of that money back through Google Play Points. These are all legitimate ways to save money while playing Galaxy of Heroes. By the way, I'm not sponsored by Google or anything. I want to put that out there. We do have a sponsor segment for our next step here, but this is legitimately a great place to earn your points and get some money back. And sometimes they have special earned rate promotions like Marvel Strike Force, Raid Shadow Legends, AFK Arena, Candy Crush. Right now for Galaxy of Heroes until the end of August 16th, they're giving you 4 points for every dollar spent. So we spent $25, let's just say. I got 100 Google Play points just from that last purchase. And that, again, helps me get money back. So when I whale on Galaxy of Heroes, I'm going to be using $80 of Google Play cards, almost at $90. And instead of using my credit card, boom, I'm getting free money just through Google Play. So big tip right there. I've already basically saved enough money to buy an extra Google device. And they give you free weekly prizes of some sort, which usually it's a couple of Google Play points. Boom, another 50 points right there. So Google Play, I've gotten a lot of money back, and my biggest regret was not using this. It's a free service through Google themselves a lot earlier. Use Lootcakes. Now, this is going to be a sponsor segment of this video. However, even if I was not sponsored by Lootcakes, I would still be using this service because when you're doing transactions, whether on iOS or Google Play, this is going to help both platforms. You get a receipt from Google Play or iOS, and that receipt, normally people just throw away in their trash. Don't throw away those receipts. Those receipts can help you get a little bit more money back to buy more gift cards, and that's where Lootcakes comes in, and that's our sponsor. And if you use my invite code right here, SR2V7, or the link down below, you're going to be entered into a giveaway. Lootcakes is giving away 2 $50 gift cards to anyone who uses my promotional code, which ends in the next 5 days here. Right now, Lootcakes is only available for the US, but they are planning on expanding to other countries at some point. So to give you more information on how Lootcakes works, when you're whaling on in-game app purchase on Steam, Google Play, or iOS, you're generating a receipt, and that receipt Lootcakes wants to use to turn into data and market research. So let's just start by showing my purchase, because with Lootcakes, there are multiple ways to earn Lootcake points, which then you can use to buy Xbox gift cards, PlayStation gift cards, GameStop gift cards, or what I like to use, iTunes or Google Play gift cards to re-whale and save money when I'm making videos for Galaxy of Heroes. But as you see, every purchase I make, they look through my emails and they gather those receipts and they give me what's called Lootcakes. But furthermore, you can also join an alliance, which helps if you don't even spend money, join an alliance on Lootcakes, because when other people in your alliance are whaling, everyone in the alliance is earning some piece of the rewards. So even if you don't spend money, join an alliance. We have a couple of alliances open. My Kyber Club is filled, but there's Kyber Club 1, 2, 3s. So if you want to join an alliance, feel free to do so. Everybody benefits when you join. But here we go. Let's just show an example. I haven't harvested my Lootcakes in a while. Right now, I got 102,000 Lootcakes. Let's go ahead, harvest all of them, and boom, look at that, 510,000 Lootcake points just for letting them have access to my receipts and from being in my alliance that I created on Lootcakes. You can see just from them using my receipts, it doesn't cost me anything extra. Those receipts would have ended up in the trash anyways. I saved up $10 of Lootcake points, which I'm going to use most likely for Google Play gift cards to whale again on the Google Play App Store, so I can then get some Google Play points and then try to get some Google Play gift cards again. You see the cycle we're going through? Listen, I always say whale harder, but really the key is whale smarter, people. We talked about Google Play points, Lootcakes, and the fifth way that I save money with Galaxy, which is applicable to you guys. When you're whaling and using a credit card, you get cash back. So I always try to whale using a credit card, and with my bank, I have several selections on how to get cash back, and I chose 3% on online purchases. And when you whale on Galaxy of Heroes or other mobile games out there, I'm getting 3% back on every single purchase. So my biggest tip, use a credit card, don't use a debit card if you're trying to get some points back. But as you can see, I'm not spending, for example, $25 on that pack. Everything compounds itself. So I get Google Play points, which, as you saw, I can then convert it to Google Play cards. And then my Visa card, that turns into more points back. And with that points, I can use to pay off some stuff that I've whaled on in Galaxy of Heroes on my credit card statement. And then thirdly, Lootcakes. After you do the transaction, you get a receipt, and that receipt gets to turn into currency, which I can use to buy more legitimate gift cards. You're going to be saving a lot of money in the long run, and by far the most impactful thing for me personally has been those Google Play points, which for me, I save a ton of money just by redeeming these Google Play points over and over again. Look, boom, right there. We got $10 that we can use, and now I have almost $90 saved up just in free Google Play points alone. So enough stalling right there. Hopefully we can turn this whaling experience into a learning experience for you guys, because mobile games are expensive, and you know, it's a hobby for people. If you want to spend money on games, more power to you, but whale smarter. Go through legitimate means to save money. Don't be just paying the full price and not get anything back. There are 3 ways, as I told you guys today, to save money. But how much did I spend on Galaxy of Heroes? Comment down below on your guesses and thoughts. Last year when we made this video, I spent over $8,000, and a year later with Galactic Legends, and I basically whale on every single character with the exception of Jedi Knight Luke Skywalker. I completely skipped out on whaling on Jedi Knight Luke. Guys, roll in the drums and I'll show you how much I spent. So between Google Play and iOS, ladies and gentlemen, we have spent, bam, $18,484. Now again, don't freak out. I'm kind of in a unique situation. If I was not making money doing what I do, which is basically we're entertainers that review products. Galaxy of Heroes is a product, really. It's not just a game, but you're reviewing products, new characters, and I always whale on every single character. I whale out on the gear. It's about $300 a character, $200 extra to get to relics, and then gear 13, all of that stuff. $18,484, and you don't need to worry about me. I'm able to hire people as a result of me spending money on the game, which is not something most people can say. This is always deducted from my taxes. I trust me, I've made way more than this amount. I have not lost money playing Galaxy of Heroes, and in fact, I make a living, and that's why I do law for free on the side to help people in need, and I do YouTube as my main gig for my income. How much of this was for Galactic Legends Kylo and Galactic Legends Rey? I mean, the elephant in the room, let's address it. These are two of the most expensive characters in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes history. But in total, between these two characters alone, we spent $3,900. Now, keep in mind, I'm in a position where I gotta kind of be the first to kind of review the product, make sure people out there get the information before they make the financial or the free-to-play decision to chase after one of these characters. People, you don't really need to get these characters on day one. And funny enough, that is just a drop in the bucket. I remember when I visited Capital Games for the first time back in 2016, the biggest whale at that time was already over $100,000. There are tons of whales over that 100,000 threshold mark. It's a lot of money. These games are a lot of money to play, people. So ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna wrap up our video today. One, I hope we just had fun goofing around, addressing the elephant in the room, monetization in mobile games, how much I spent on the Galactic Legends and the game in general, and furthermore, turning this into a learning experience on how to save money through legitimate ways when you're whaling, because you should never just pay full price and not get something back. 3 ways alone that are legitimate and legal that you can get some money back when you're whaling on these mobile games. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like if you did enjoy the video, comment down below on all your beautiful thoughts, and be sure to subscribe so you're not missing a thing. And I'm gonna see all you lovely ladies and gentlemen in the next video. All right, boys, let's roll out that outro.